coming to a sunrise. So what my eye, that moment I visualize is coming. If you could see me now, see I'm gonna break through the life I knew. Been waiting, a dream come true. Still aiming. If you could see me now, if you could see me now.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are here with another Yu-Gi-Oh video this week. And today, I was trying out a deck that a friend of mine wanted me to help him put together. And we went through a bunch of deck profiles, saw some gameplay, and we finally figured out, a good strat to run with it. We're playing the new Armed Dragon Lightning deck. At first, I was really hating on the deck. I didn't like what it did, but after, playtesting it, reworking it, and really getting a feel for it, it's a lot of fun. And it has some crazy comeback potential and some crazy OTK potential. Now, I am by no means a master with the deck, but this is the build we're going to be using today. And we're going to go through some post-commentary, some games I had where I played against Predaplants and Blue Eyes. I thought Blue Eyes was definitely going to blow me out, but we managed to take the W. But let's jump in and check this game out. If you guys enjoy the video, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new. It really helps. I'm really trying to grow the channel, but let's do it. Now, with our first opponent, I believe we had to go first. We start off with Extravagance. The deck does have a solid extra deck, but it doesn't actually need it. So, Extravagance, definitely going to use it. You didn't get Ash Blossom. Now, I forgot that Extravagance stops you from drawing for the rest of the turn, so I do make a little bit of a misplay here. So, I use Thunder Dragon Flash to get Armed Dragon level 3 from the deck. You always want to do that because you want to be able to discard your Armed Dragons to get their discard effects. So I discard level 3 to upgrade level 3 to level 5. My bad. Because I forgot that Armed Dragon level 3 can't draw because of Extravagance. That's why I kind of paused here for a second. Once I realized that, I just continue my play. See, that's why I got confused. But then I upgrade Armed Dragon level 5 to Armed Dragon level 7, discarding level 7. And I get a search, which is dope. Armed Dragon level 7 searches any Armed Dragon card, which is a lot of cards. So we get out Armed Dragon level 7, and we already have Armed Dragon Lightning, which again, that's another card I absolutely slept on. But I think we grab Armed Dragon level 5 so we can get a search after we upgrade Armed Dragon level 7. So Armed Dragon Lightning is probably like the heart and soul of the deck, because it gives you that protection that you need for Armed Dragon level 10. Now we get our Armed Dragon level 10. I'm only running one copy because you only need one in the deck or in your hand. As long as it doesn't get like banished or milled, you're fine. I lied. Armed Dragon level 5 searches a Wind Dragon monster. So you can actually search out Tempest with it. Tempest is cool because if you use Tempest's in hand effects to get a search, if you discard one of the Armed Dragon, it triggers that too, so you can get a double search or a search and a draw. Now Armed Dragon Lightning, we're going to use it on Armed Dragon level 10, so we can grab any level 10 or lower monster from our graveyard. Armed Dragon monster. It's either that or you can increase his attack points by 100 per his level, so you can give him 1,000 attack points to help, get to his 10,000 attack point effect. We actually never really even bothered to try to use that effect. It sounds cool on paper, but until we get the new support that's supposed to actually help facilitate it, it's a little bit of the meh. So he tries to use Terraforming, we Ash Blossom it. I forgot that Ash Blossom is only once per turn, so even though we have two, we only use one of them. And this is where I realized I was up against Predaplants. Now, I don't know much about Predaplants, besides the fact that they're a fusion-based archetype. They have monsters that can make fusions, and they can use Predaplant counters to mess with our monsters. So this is what I thought he was trying to do, because I know this fuses Predaplants, and he fuses monsters with it fuses monsters with the counters on them. So I thought he was going to put it on my Armed Dragon, so I was like, let me just get rid of it. Now, here's the cool thing about the cool interaction with Armed Dragon level 10. Because I discarded Armed Dragon level 7 for Armed Dragon level 10's effect, I still get a search off Armed Dragon level 7. He ends up chaining Super Poly, which is fine. He fuses his monsters to make Starving Venom. But because of the way it all rolls out, when he goes to activate Starving Venom's effect to gain my monster's attack points, I also get a search. So I'm already prepping for next turn. So we're gonna grab Armed Dragon. Let's wait. We'll grab white. White's dope. I actually really like white. It's super easy to summon, and I do play the one white veil. Now, I forgot that Arm Dragon level 10 can't be destroyed by battle if you summon it with the effect of Arm Dragon level 7. As long as he has at least 1,000 attack points. I totally spaced on it. So I thought my Arm Dragon level 10 was going to die. That's why I grabbed Arm Dragon level 10 white. So I was gassed about it. Now his monster's attack points drop back to 28. And on our turn, we luckily drew into another Extravagance, which we're going to activate again. We don't need our extra deck right now. And we are just sitting pretty. We got a Tempest and an Ash. And somehow we didn't draw the White Veil, which is also cool. So now we're going to summon the white. Banishing a level 3 and a level 7. Now what's cool about White Veil is that White Veil says whatever monster is equipped to, if you attack with the equipped monster, your opponent can't activate any spells or traps. And then if you destroy a monster with the equipped monster, you get to wipe their back row. So if I attack with Arm Dragon level 10, whatever that back row card is, doesn't even matter. So he activates it right away. So here's another misplay I made because I didn't realize kind of how it worked. I expected it to cause a replay rule, so I could just OTK my opponent right now. That's why I don't play any more monsters. But I attack with white. I use white's effect. When white attacks, he can destroy one card in the field. So I destroy his monster. He goes to destroy my monsters. Arm Dragon Lightning protects them, which is why Arm Dragon Lightning's the GOAT. And then I'm able to attack with Arm Dragon level 10. I thought I would be able to still damage him with white, and then I would just overlay it to Gustav Max and dealt him 2,000 damage. That didn't work out. So I summoned Tempest to use Tempest with Dragon's Bind. Dragon's Bind is a wild ass card I didn't even know existed. I found out by accident. It's a continuous trap card. When you activate it, you choose a dragon type monster you control with 2,500 attack points or less. It basically attaches itself to that monster. As long as that card's face up on the field, neither player can special summon monsters with the original lower than the original attack points of whatever monster you put it on. So in this case, I put it on Tempest. So now neither of us can summon monsters with 2,400 or less. Special summon monsters. The biggest problem I was having with the Arm Dragon deck is what does it do if it goes first? And then I found out about that card. Now this hand was butt cheeks. This was an absolute brick. But thankfully we were going second, so we got to draw an extra card. Right away we knew we were up against Blue Eyes. So I kind of sped past the end of the first game. Once I activated the Dragon's Bind, he couldn't really do anything, so he just gave up the game. We still cannot do a damn thing. So we gotta limit how much damage he can put on the board. I could go for the one back row, but I'd honestly rather get rid of the monster. That's the only play I really had, so I just end my turn. Now, unfortunately, he had another alternative dragon, so he immediately goes into another alternative. Now, here's where things get kind of fun. Oh, my chest. Alright, now we kick off. Catapult Turtle, baby. Catapult Turtle, Arm Dragon level 3, and Arm Dragon Flash are 9 starters in the deck. As long as you get one of them and some monsters, you can just go off. So now we're going to use Lightning Storm to get rid of the back row, which I'm glad we did because it was solemn. Summon Catapult Turtle. You can tribute. Catapult Turtle lets you tribute any monster for either Gaia the Fierce Knight or a level 5 dragon monster. In this case, Arm Dragon level 5. Best choice. Ditch Arm Dragon level 5 for Arm Dragon level 5. Turn it into Arm Dragon level 7. And we get to search a dragon monster. I'm going to grab that Tempest. And then we're going to activate Arm Dragon level 7, discarding Arm Dragon level 7 to search Arm Dragon Lightning. And to get Arm Dragon level 10 out. Arm Dragon Lightning because it's broken. Activate Arm Dragon Lightning. Now we're going to use Arm Dragon Lightning to grab Arm Dragon level 7 from the graveyard. You want to grab Arm Dragon level 7 because it has the widest margin of searches. It gives you the best, basically the best searches you can get. We ditch the 2 level 5s out of the grave, get out white. White lets us get White Veil, and bam, we're set. Now, what's cool about Arm Dragon level 10, one of his effects says during your opponent's turn, you can discard a card to pop a card during your opponent's turn, so we're just sitting pretty. Again, I should have known better here, but it is what it is. I wanted to summon Tempest, but I decided to wait because I had already used Arm Dragon level 7, so its effect wouldn't have been live. So discarding it for Tempest wouldn't have got me anything. Maiden. I just end up letting it go because I know as soon as I target Maiden for anything, he gets Blue Eyes out. So I just waited. He manages to get his other Blue Eyes and his third alternative dragon. Now, while technically both of my monsters are protected from destruction, I didn't want to deal with it. So as soon as he summons the alternative dragon, I use Arm Dragon level 10 to destroy it, and I get a search up for Arm Dragon level 7. I got Arm Dragon Blitz because I wanted to try and blow him out next time. Here's where I kind of messed up. So I got the other white dragon, the other Arm Dragon level 10 white. I get my card off Arm Dragon Lightning. I should have summoned Tempest. We could have pushed for game that way, but I messed up. I attack Maiden, he negates the attack. Gets out the Blue Eyes. I'm sad. If I had summoned the Tempest, I could have swung in with the Tempest. He would have been forced to negate the attack. Summon the Blue Eyes, and then one of the whites could have swung into the Maiden and destroying the Blue Eyes. Which is what I do with the other white. And then the other two would have been able to attack directly for game. Or, instead of getting the Arm Dragon level 7 to hand, I could have used Lightning to up Arm Dragon level 10 to 5,000. Done this exact same play, and then just win for game with Arm Dragon level 10. But I thought I could go into Gustav, not realizing that Blitz locks me into dragons. My mistake. So I go into Erratic, so I have another form of disruption. So I have two destructions, and I have a potential protection from destruction for my Arm Dragon. So I said this is the best field I can make right now, and I just pass turn. I decided not to summon the Tempest because it would honestly be a waste. Our opponent goes in Dragon Shines. I don't even remember what he said. This turn kind of went by really, really fast. I think he said the White Stone to the Ancients and a Blue Eyes. Yeah, this is third Blue Eyes, and then he said the White Stone. Tries to summon back home to add. He adds it back, but he has no Blue Eyes left to summon it with because he already, used all his Blue Eyes. Or so I thought. I must have miscounted somewhere. So I just do the same thing I did last time, discard a pop, and get a search. It was just the most effective strategy rather than letting, because if I let him, he's just going to try to pop one of my cards. No reason to allow that to happen. And I'm pretty sure that was Geet. Yeah. Because then I just go to battle phase and swing. I actually gave it more attack points just to add insult to injury. I'm an asshole. And 6k. And that's how game 2 ended. like I said, the deck is pretty solid. It took me a little bit just to get used to it because I'm not so used to, cramming everything into one monster and then having it be my main source of protection. But that plus lightning makes it an almost invincible monster. Your opponent either has to hit it with something that doesn't destroy, which there are plenty of cards out there, or a kaiju. The deck can recover pretty well because of Armed Dragon White, and you can rebuild the chain. The only thing I need to figure out is how I would get Armed Dragon level 10 back into the deck, because it has to be something from the deck or the hand. If you guys have any ideas for decks I should try out, let me know in the comments. I'm always trying to tweak decks. If you guys have any decks you want me to try out on the next Yu-Gi-Oh video, let me know in the comments. Next week we're doing a Card Fight Vanguard video because we have a lot to talk about. But the week after we'll be back to Yu-Gi-Oh! And I would love to try out a new deck if you guys have one you want me to check out. That's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check me out on social media. Those links will all be down below. I've got Twitter, TikTok. I'll be streaming this weekend on Twitch, so come swing by. But that's it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.